What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Well, today's tutorial is another retouching tutorial, and I'm going to be differentiating between the natural edit and the AI edit, and I'm going to also tell you what the AI cannot do that when you do it manually you can achieve that. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm not against AI, don't get me wrong, I'm not against AI, but even though you use AI, there's a way you look at the picture, it doesn't look natural. But I just want to get the natural feel which the AI can give. And then if you use AI a lot, you can continue using your AI. I know some of you use AI and then you try to make it look natural by introducing the holder picture. So let's get started. First of all, let's edit this image. And I'm going to be using frequency separation. But before that, let's do some color correction. So I'm going to grab the hue and saturation to color correct. Now, if you check the cheek and the jaw, the downside of our cheek and the jaw, they're not the same. And I just want to maintain that feeling. Okay, so I'm going to pick the end to, and this time around, I'm correcting the red. I'm going to focus more on the red. So now we're on the red channel. I'm going to increase the hue and I'm going to adjust till I get just the area I want to correct. So let's take it backwards and grab this place. Okay, so I guess this should be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to hit zero back here, and then I'm going to adjust. Let's first decrease the saturation a bit, and then let's increase the hue. So we have this. Let's make it very uniform. Okay, so now we have the uniform skin tones. I like to decrease it more. Okay, so we're gonna grab the brush tool and I'm gonna erase it from the lips. Okay, so make sure the foreground color is black, and we're gonna increase and remove from the lips. Okay, so something like this. I'm gonna turn it off and on and see. Okay, so now we have this one. Of course, we all know that she didn't make up. There is no makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like this, and then I'm gonna get some red back on the eyes to make it look a little bit, natural like that, and this side as well. Yeah, just above. All right. So where else? Where else do we need? All right. So top of our lips. Let's do top of our lips like this. Yeah. So now we're done with that. Okay, so now I'm going to create a stem visible layer, Control Shift Total and E to create a stem visible layer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try to remove the blemishes. There are many quick fix. You can actually come here and use the spot healing tool and then go into the image and just click on it. But I'm not gonna use this one. I'm just gonna use the frequency separation method. And to do that, we're gonna hit Ctrl J twice and name this color. So we're separating the color and the texture. You all know what frequency separation is. If you don't know what frequency separation is, there are tons of video online, but I'm just going to explain. We're separating the color and the texture so that we can work on them independently for those of you that are new. So now when you do this, separate when you duplicate the layer, name one color, name one texture, turn off this one. Let's group the two first of all, so we know that we're doing frequency separation. So frequency separation. Now after the frequency separation, you're going to select this one, go to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. Like I said, I have a video that talked about the blur range you can select for perfect frequency separation. So, but I'm going to get a very high range because I already corrected the skin tone. So, but if you want more skin texture, you can increase the blur. So I'm just going to leave it like this, and then it's okay. And turn on the texture layer, select it, go to image, apply image. And under the layer, you're going to select color. And under blending mode, you're going to select subtract because you're subtracting the texture from the color. So now we have the two. Now change the blending mode to linear light. So here we go. Now we have the two images together. So we have, see, not the same. They are the same. Okay, so now on the color layer, you're going to use the mixer tool brush. While for the texture layer, you're going to use the clone stamp tool. Okay, so now let's correct the blemishes. All right, so I'm going to hold down Alt, left click an area that has texture. So something like this, and then you're gonna just paint on it like this. Right? So I'm gonna do it with this one, and I'm gonna come back to the video so you can see fixing the blemishes. So I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna call back. When I want to blend the colors, I'm also gonna play the video back. Alright, so I'm done with adjusting the blemishes. Now for you to get the AI like results, you need to pay more attention to details. Like I said, I paid more attention to details. You can see that I'm just still trying to adjust some. So this we have before and after, so you can see things changing. So now I'm going to go to the color and select the mixer tool brush and make your settings like this. And for it to be faster, just blend the skin together. I'm going to do this first. Just keep blending and following the contour of the face. That is the only way you can achieve that. But there are some things the AI will do you likely not like it and you want to change. No. So this is what I'm going to blend and I'm going to come back. All right, so I'm done blending and you can still see I'm still blending. All right, so I really paid attention to little details. You can see right here, just small details. I really paid attention. I'm going to click and then just fix that in a moment. So that's one thing about editing to get the AI like um, results. And sometimes you just see those, oh, sorry, you just see those faults in the AI one you addicted or the results you have. So let's see before and after. So like something like this side, I'm going to pick this and then go ahead and just adjust it a little. We have don't need to adjust it so much that you lose the details, but just a little bit to make it less pronounced and something like this under the eyes. So and you have it like this. I would also like to do this as well. Sorry, Control Z, Control Z, Z. And I'm going to just fix those lines. So these are the things you need to look out for. And I'm going to blend it with the mixer tool brush. The crease and blend it with the mixer tool brush. Something like this. Sometimes just like doing it. And pay more attention to details. So let's say our before. So this is our before, and then this is our after. This is our before, and this is our after. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to try to make the eyes white. So let's create a stem visible layer, Control Shift or then E, and then to make the sorry, I need to hide something. All right, so now I hidden the task bar. So I'm going to grab the um, photo filter. Of course, we know it's going to add some colors to it. I love it like this. I'm going to grab another one. Okay, so just look at the amazing. It works a lot. So add a photo filter again, but this time I'm going to invert it. So let's invert. I'm going to do it like this. Now for the photo filter, let's apply it to the lips only. So go ahead. I know we want to make the eyes white, but let's quickly do for the lips. So let's paint with that color on the lips. I'm trying to get the AI like so result, and I'm going to drag the one I edited with AI. I mean, I saw it online, I didn't edit it, sorry. So we have this and this, so it's already there. So you can duplicate if you feel like. All right, so you can decrease the opacity if you feel like. So now let's try and fix the the highs. So I'm going to grab the solid color layer and hit OK, close it, double click on it, and then select the eyes. It's going to give me this range. I'm going to increase it, click OK, turn it on, and invert. Let's change the blending mode to divide, and it's going to be too bright, but let's invert the mouse, Control I, and then paint over the eyes where we want it. So something like this. Okay, it's just going to brighten up the eyes a little, and it acts as a white balance tool. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do it where it has highlights, so something like that. And now let's zoom out, and we have a bright eyes, so which is too bright. So I'm going to zoom it, double click and take it up just a bit. And let's see. So we have before and then after. So we're brightening up the highs. So now let's make it. Some places are red. So I'm going to grab the hue and saturation. Click on the mask, hold down or drag it over, and yes, click yes. And I'm going to desaturate. Let's desaturate those areas. So take it down, desaturate. Now you can see the effect on the highs after desaturating. Let's desaturate that. And I'm going to bring back the red. So hit X on the keyboard and bring back some of the red we have there. And this, just some of the red. Okay, so now we are good. All right, so this is the white part of the highs. Okay, so one thing I also want to show you is the hue and to change the if you want to make up the face. So you can just let's hold down Alt, drag the layer and place it on top, click yes, and now you can, oh sorry for the lips, let's undo that. Grab the one of the lips, hold down Alt, drag it and put it over and click yes, and you can change the color of the lips to what you want, whichever one, like this and like that. Of course, we all know that it's not actually possible, but with the AI stuff. So that's one thing you can do that the AI can do. So now, uh, at the end of the lesson, I'm going to grab the curve and then put some contrast to it. We're going to create some S curve. So bring this down and then take this up. So this is too much right now. We're just going to make it like this and decrease the opacity. Let's decrease the opacity to somewhere around there. So one thing we can also do, we can also color grade. I'm just going to leave it right there. So now I'm going to bring the AI and then I'm going to compare it to this. So I just dragged in the one edited with AI. But before we go further, let's create the stem visible layer for this one. Control Shift and E. And I'm going to group to where we have this. And now we can compare the three results. So here where we got, and this is for the AI, and this is mine. Okay, so this is for the AI, this is mine, and then this is the one we edited. So for the AI and this one, I just the difference is the added little red, of which we can do that by going to color balance, and then you can add in some red. Let's turn this off, and for the color balance, let's add some red to it. So just red, and go to the highlight, add some red, and go to the shadows, add some just red. Okay, so not too nice. Okay, okay, so that's just the difference. And now there's the high and every other thing, and this I just like this one. I just like this one. So we corrected the cheek and the color of the rest. So this is how I edit. I just like my edits to be instead of using the AI stuff. Okay, so guys, if you learn one or two things, you can like the video. You can like the video and let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, see you in the next video. Thank you.